Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another week of Soulfully Guided. I'm your host, Carmel-Anne. If you haven't been tuned in before, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to everyone else that's here. So, excuse me, I'm looking at my laptop for my my camera's in another spot, so you might notice I do that. So, excuse me. But look, today, for those who don't know my website, you're watching a replay. You can go to the bio or the link, and that will be for those who are live or want to know. It is soulfullyguided.com.au. That's SOULFULLY guided, GUIDED.com.au, and you'll be able to find all my links and social media and all that on my website, all the authentic places. So today I wanted to ask, how are you doing? How is everyone? And come and give a shout out on our Facebook, say how you're doing, or our Insta. You're always welcome. And the reason why I ask is today I really wanted to touch on, last week we touched on self-love. So today I wanted to touch on self-care just briefly before we get into a caller. I'm not going to give you wonderful ideas that you can self-care for yourself, because I think you're kind of the expert on how to self-care for yourself and self-love. So why I'm thinking about self-care today is because we've been through a pandemic and a lot of us haven't experienced that. And while we're on the sort of the better end of the pandemic, not from a political point of view. I'm coming from a caring and compassionate point of view, that a lot of us felt like our rights or our freedom was taken off us as we were expected to get and really pushed to get a vaccination and to also get to stay home. So thank you, Dave. So with that, I really wanted to touch on self-care. And from all this time, we always think that being connected with others and our family and our friends, our loved ones, is such a great thing. But in that time we were disconnected, we had to do things different ways. And it really, the effects still linger on. So what are you doing to reconnect with yourself? Your self-care techniques. For me, I've got a beautiful countryside view. I love reading a book or going for a walk on the countryside. So I don't know if we've got a caller. Oh, yes. So is that Carrie? Carrie? Sorry? Carrie?
Yes, it's Carrie.
Hi. So thank you. I'll just read for you to. Hi. So everyone, please take a moment to self-care, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour. Find your you time and self-care, and be in that space of self-love and self-care, and feel happy about, connecting with things that make you feel good. So, Carrie, thanks for that. Yeah. What would you like to know in your reading today?
Love. Just kind of what's coming for me in love. I'm single right now.
What's coming for you in love? Yep. Okay. So, all right. So we'll do with do you mind if I pull a past and a present card as well?
Yeah, that's fine.
The reason why I do that is because I want you to know whether I've connected with you or not, and the validity and the feel you're getting from things that have already happened. So then you can, trust in and feel comfortable with what I'm saying is in your future, what is coming with love. So thank you. So reading for Carrie on caller. Give me a past, present, and future reading on love. What is coming up in love? Okay. Past card. Okay. I'll clarify for that, please. Okay. And I have a present card that reflects where Carrie. A present card where Carrie is. Okay. Now, can I have a card where headed word to in love? Okay. Get some future love cards. recent future. Okay. Okay. Now, looking at this, I get some really positive cards in your past, and I'm wondering if it's about you, whether you really found yourself in the past, whether you're, I don't want to be biased because you're my caller, but you know, you really pride yourself on your relationships, your love and your friendships that are around you, and the people around you really value you. There's a sense of real achievement in your relationships, whether they be romantic or friendships, and a real level of passion and feeling motivated to nurture your friendships as well as your love relationships. And there was also a sense of finding yourself needing to be patient, seeing the good things in your life that existed, but letting your emotions flow, speaking about your emotions, and also balancing how you're feeling while grounding yourself. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. So it is a really beautiful place to be, bringing that happiness and that you know, that real feeling that you have there. I want you to bring that forward into now and the future, and really let that drive you in the relationships. Sorry, let me look at the camera again, in the relationships that you are in, and whether not just in love, but in all your life, because you're a really good friend to have and you're a really good person to be in a relationship with. However, when we get to the present, we get the Six of Pentacles. When I look at this card, I always want people to know, in a relationship, when you're wanting to find love, it's not just about you giving. That's not what a relationship is. So I want you to find something that's going to be on an everyday level, very comfortable, where you are able to be each other's shoulder to lean on. It's just not about you giving. You might not even realize you do that. But I want, if you do find, or when you do find love, I want you to really focus on getting things back, getting it, feeling good, and feeling like it's an even playing field relationship. Like in Australia, we say not tit for tat, I think the relationship is, but not in a sense that I'll do this and you do that, but naturally that it flows where you're receiving as well. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. The last serious relationship I was in, that wasn't present in the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going back to the type of person you are in a relationship, whether it is friendship or romantic or family, you are a very, very good person. You take pride in looking at the cards. You take pride in the relationships around you, and they define an important part of you. So please don't settle when it comes to love. Why I'm saying this is because I do see love happening with someone that's sort of, I don't want to say arrogant, but someone that's strong and fiery and passionate and will protect you in a sense, like a real masculine figure, not younger, mature, whether it's in age or wisdom, but someone that would be a really good fit, that will stand up for that balance for you and for you. So when it comes to relationships, I don't want you to settle, because you will always feel cheated. Love is coming, but you've really got to work on what is a valuable relationship for both you and the other party, not just the other party. Before you make any decisions, sorry?
No, I said you're right.
Yeah, it could be a cycle if you don't, but there is a wonderful person that's coming, that's strong, determined, motivated, has a lot of passion and zest, and will lift you up. So hang tight, don't rush for the first opportunity. Really think of, before you rush into a relationship, think about what you want and if they are a right fit. Take your time dating. I just don't want you to feel cheated, because there's an opportunity where you might meet more than one person, and it's up to you to choose the right person for you. But if we're in that space of giving and giving and giving, it's going to miss out on giving to someone that's going to give back to you. So that's this present moment, working on healthy. When we say healthy relationship, it's not to say you don't have them, but it's to say working on relationships that are of an equal balance, an equal, comfortable and giving and taking as well, you know, an equal sort of thing.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just noticing that and being aware of that in the present so it can really make your future and the relationship that's coming to you in the near future. I don't know when, but it is in the near future. Okay, how's that? I'm not sure how much time we've got, but so how does that sound for you, Carrie?
Well, it sounds amazing. I think that's something that I'm really focused on doing as it is right now, is not settling. But I am curious if one of these people that pops up is my ex from the past.
Is it an ex from the past?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check that out. So, okay, is an ex from Carrie's past coming back to be in a relationship with? Carrie, I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting a yes or no answer. I'm getting that there is marriage in the future or a serious relationship. I'm thinking whatever, if it is an ex or it isn't, I want you to not go into the same pattern to make things end that aren't good for you, and to really be strong and determined about what you want, to stay tuned to what you want in a relationship, and if your ex can give you that. Because if your ex can't give you that, whether it's him or not coming back to you, I want you to do what's best for you, okay? So it's not a yes or a no here, but I see a serious relationship with someone that, you know, it's more about you switching off when you need to and not giving people opportunities that are going to send you back again. So it's about change and new opportunities. So on that, it could be someone new. Okay?
Amazing. Thank you.
You are so welcome. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Come check out the Facebook group, Soulfully Guided Carmel-Anne, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.